You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. LSU flipped 4 players in the Texas A&M recruiting class. Needless to say, the biggest this season is the guy that was the #1 player in the state of Louisiana at arguably LSU's biggest position of need. When they got Dominick McKinley out of Acadiana to flip to the Tigers, it was a massive get then. It appears even bigger now. And Dom has joined up the G team with our buddy Gordon McKernan. We're very pleased to have Dominick McKinley on the show for a couple minutes here. Dom, it's a pleasure, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, man, I'm curious, since you weren't here in the spring for spring football, what'd you do, man? You doing like 3-cone drills in the backyard? How'd you stay in shape and in football shape?
I'm actually training with my with somebody I know at the Impact Room.
So give me a set. Like, did the coaches, did Coach Flint, or did they give you like a workout regimen to follow during spring?
They sent me they have sent me one, but I've been with my coach that's trying to get me right before I go off to the summer.
Got it. I mean, I was looking at your On3 profile, and they got you listed at 6'5", 280. I would imagine that was probably before your senior year of high school. Give me the measurements, man. Now, how you feeling? How you looking? What you weighing right now?
I feel good, but my weight right now is pretty hefty. Like a solid 315 now.
Wait, so were you 280 going into your senior year? Is that accurate, or was that a long time ago?
It was at like 270, then it went up to 280.
Okay. So was the weight gain? I gotta imagine, Dom, like if you're gonna go play interior line in the SEC, you gotta be pushing 3 bills, right? So was the weight gain like intentional? Were you trying to push over 300 pounds?
I was not. It just kind of happened, to be honest with you.
So what's going to be the ideal, you get into camp, look, man, you start putting the pads on, you go working out in June outside in Baton Rouge, man, that weight's going to drop quickly. But what's an ideal playing weight for you your freshman year?
I want to honestly play around like 300.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Certainly doable, man. Do you also feel like I guess the reason you weren't here for spring, was it just a school thing? Like you weren't able to graduate early, so you weren't able to come to spring? Or was your plan always to finish out your senior year there at Acadiana?
It was. I was just late on some things. I didn't know that I could honestly like graduate. Like I know I could graduate as a junior, but I didn't know I could graduate in like January my senior year.
Got it. So do you feel like missing spring ball, like does that set you back at all? Just give me a sense of what the conversations are like with you and the coaches with you having not been here for spring.
I feel like I'm probably missing like team chemistry. It's going to be harder for me to learn newer plays and getting the gist of it while others already have. Oh
man, 6'5", 300 pounds. I think physically you're going to quit yourself just nicely. Dom McKinley's with us here, #1 player in the state of Louisiana, newly signed LSU defensive lineman. He'll be here for the summer. So, do you get here in June in Baton Rouge?
Oh no, on the 25th.
On May 25th?
Yes, sir.
Man, it's right around the bend. Of course, Dom's also part of the G team with Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Hey, how did that come about with doing the deal with Gordon?
Honestly, I don't remember. I do, but okay. So I was just sitting at home and they texted me and all just went from there.
Very cool.
So
you, I'm guessing you probably saw a lot of the other guys, other LSU athletes and other teams who've all joined up on the G team. Have you had a chance yet to meet Gordon?
I have not in person, no.
Yeah, you're going to love it when you do, man. He's an awesome guy. Obviously giving great NIL opportunities to a lot of student athletes. One person I know you've met is Bo Davis. When you were being recruited, he was still at Texas, and he was obviously heavily recruiting you to Texas. What was your relationship like with with Bo Davis during the recruiting process?
It was pretty good. We talked most of it. Most of the time, he was real cool through it. He let me do what I needed to do and encouraged me to be a better person and etc.
Yeah. What have you spoken to? I'm sure you have since he took the LSU job.
Yes, sir. I have.
Yeah. What's kind of his message? What sort of things do you talk about for your freshman year when you talk to Bo Davis?
About type of plays we will be running, the schemes, and my what type of number I will be wearing. Cause
Okay. Do we have that verdict yet? What number are you wearing?
it might be 96, but I'm not for sure yet.
Do you get to pick?
I do, I think, but it's whatever, really.
Well, you don't care what number you wear?
I mean, not necessarily, because I feel like it doesn't really matter about the number. It's about the player.
What do you think about a big man wearing a single digit?
I mean, it's all right, but it's kind of odd to see a big guy in a little number.
Fair enough. A couple more minutes here with Dominick McKinley. Dom, of course, the number one player in the state of Louisiana, from Acadiana, defensive lineman at a position where LSU obviously needs a lot. You know, man, that's been a big topic of conversation here is maybe trying to add another interior defensive lineman through the portal. From what you know about that position group right now, how do you feel the talent and the depth is right now at defensive tackle?
I think it's at a good point right now, but there is more improvements that can be made in the long run because it's a new coach, and yeah.
Have you thought about year one goals, like how much you'd like to play, what you'd like your impact to be there in your freshman year?
So one of my goals are being a starter, and I'm really looking forward to that and working hard for it. And another one is it just in general or is it about
whatever you of course.
And probably maintain a 3.0 GPA.
That's awesome, man. I'm sure people are going to be probably even more excited to hear that one too, man. That focusing on school as well as your duties on the field as well. What do you feel like you're going to need to work on in fall camp from your senior year to reaching that goal of being a starter as a freshman at LSU?
Probably be honest with you, I don't know how to explain it. I guess how high I get when I first get off the ball, and probably my pass rushing moves.
Like leverage, staying like low pad sort of thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, one more thing for you, man. You're part of this class. I mentioned, Cohen Eccles and Gabe Relaford and Weston Davis. I mean, all of you, the four of you at one point have been committed to A&M. Now you're all part of LSU. Like, how close are you with those guys? And, whenever that process was unfolding, were you all talking about the decision to go to LSU, maybe try to do that together?
Oh, yeah, we were talking about it, but we were close. We talk about certain things that during the recruiting process.
And last thing for you, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about your head coach, Brian Kelly. Just, get to know him a little bit, what your thoughts are on him so far and the little time that you've got to know him throughout the recruiting process.
He's honestly great. He's honest. He's energized. He's just a great coach in general.
He is LSU defensive lineman Dominick McKinley. Y'all follow him on Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias there as well. Be on campus in Baton Rouge coming up on May the 25th. And a lot of people are excited about it. Of course, part of the G team. We're thrilled to be part of the G team as well. They're partnered with Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Dom is one you'll see sporting the purple and gold G as well. Dom, it's a pleasure, man. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes today. Good luck this freshman season, man. We'll catch up with you when you get in Baton Rouge.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.